So everyone, we're gathered here to, I guess, witness something we all knew was coming. We're so glad it's coming today, because I don't know if I get addicted to stress. I just wanted to say a little something before we got started. It's really hard for me to stand up here today. I mean, when Becky and Aaron asked me to do this for them, I basically just said immediately yes. I didn't know what else to say. And I didn't really think about it for a while until like a few months in, and it just kind of hit me. But 2 or 3 days ago, I was just sitting around after work one day, and I realized that it didn't matter what I said or what I did or what I didn't say, because this day really wasn't about me. It's not about any of us. Doesn't matter what we didn't do in the past or what we did in the past or what we said or what we didn't say, because today is basically about Aaron, who, for the love of me, it's really hard to say this, but couldn't live a day without Becky. Or about the one time me and Becky were sitting outside, and Becky admitted to me that she would not know what to do with her life without Aaron in it. So, needless to say, it doesn't matter what any of us thinks or what any of us say after this. We're just privileged to be invited to, I guess, the first steps in these two joining their lives together. And I'm just very happy that they let me be a part of that. And I'm glad that they let everyone else be a part of that too. So I guess let's start. Will the father of bride please stand? Do you, sir, give your lovely daughter to this amazing man?
I do.
With that said, I guess there's no turning back. The two did decide to write their own vows, so I'm going to let them go ahead and write their vows. I believe gentleman's choice.
We found each other at a scary point in both of our lives. We just left the structure of college to face the world in whatever we could. Penniless, partnerless, partially broken. We tried our best to scrape together a life from the bits and pieces that we had, and we did our best to do that alone. When we finally met in our horrible first apartment building, I knew that I had found someone who I could always trust, support, and cherish. We've helped each other through the worst of times now and celebrated the good. I have seen us grow so much, and I cannot wait for what the future will bring. You are everything, and I need and want out of life. And I promise you here and now that I will always be here for you. I will always listen and support you. I will always be honest and trustworthy to you. And I will always love you no matter what.
That's not fair that you went first.
It's your turn, don't
Yeah. I'll try my best not to cry, but I've already started crying earlier this morning. So I've been crying for a while. Aaron, when I first saw you, you were actually coming up the stairs of our apartment. You were wearing those sunglasses and carrying that awful bike that we have toted around to 3 different apartments. Then when we actually first spoke, we were taking out the trash, and you were wearing that sweater that was your dad's. The one I believe I shrunk in the wash, and it now fits me perfectly. And I remember after getting home from work and sitting and watching from my apartment balcony, it was a fire escape, and drinking the finest beer, waiting for you to walk up, and you always had just the biggest smile on your face. And when I look at you now, I have all these wonderful memories and just this collection and collage of our life that we put together. And I feel so fortunate and just so excited that you want me to even be a part of your life. Because you are an extraordinary man. Even when we're fighting in the car about directions, or that horrible pasta that you made that was way too salty, and we couldn't eat it, so we drank a lot of wine.
Yeah.
And when you promised that we wouldn't drive to Dulles ever again, and we did it again at 3 in the morning.
Yes.
But all of this has led to this, and all the moments of crime that have been done, every smile, every kiss, every just laughter, even arguing, has made this so important, and it makes this moment even better because it means that it's the promise that we'll have more of those collections to have. I love you so much, and I can't wait to grow old and wrinkly with you. It'll happen.
If no one else has anything else they'd like to say and can't hold back, anybody?
I think
We'll exchange the rings. Now, Aaron, with this ring, you take Becky to be your lawfully wedded wife. One more time. Now, Becky, with this ring, you take Aaron to be your lawfully wedded husband. So, with the power invested in me by good old Maryland, and all the rainy days we got to have, I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride.